Now shifting focus, it's a big India Today impact. After weeks of protests and Save Our Rawalis campaign, a major policy shift. The centre has stepped in to shield one of India's oldest mountain ranges. In a decisive move, the Union Environment Ministry has ordered a complete ban on new mining leases across the entire Aravalli range, stretching from Delhi to Gujarat. The Environmental Ministry made it clear, no fresh leases, no exceptions. The centre's directives are sweeping, a total freeze on new mining, expansion of prohibited zones, and a fresh scientific study of the Aravalli landscape to identify more areas that must be protected. The forest and research agencies have been tasked to map vulnerable zones, while states have been told to prioritize ecology over extraction. This follows weeks of protests and sustained reporting, spotlighting rampant and illegal mining.
Why does the 100-meter rule covering the Aravalli range has so many activists up in arms? Why is it that the new 100-meter framework, some people believe, is going to change the very structure of Aravalli range? In order to understand that, we will have to understand the real topography of the Aravalli range, one of the oldest in India, in fact in world. But unfortunately, most internet maps don't do justice with Aravalli's topography. Why? Because they are in 2D. And that is why the India Today open source intelligence team has created a 3D model covering the entirety of the Aravalli range. What we have done here is we have used a digital elevation model which mimics the actual geographical properties of globe, and that superimposes the entire property to show how unique this mountain hill is. Now, the problem with understanding Aravalli with the 100-meter rule is that Aravalli is not uniform. Unlike Himalayas, where you can actually visually see hills, if you go on and try to implement the 100-meter rule, which is you must find a hill which is at least 100 meters or above from the nearest relief point, there won't be many places in these areas. Now, Aravalli is spread from Gujarat right up in the east to the National Capital Region. We have the highest peak, which is in Mount Abu, and we also have one of the areas in Kumbhalgarh. Now, the problem at Aravalli range starts when we move to places like Ajmer, Udaipur, Bhilwara. These places do not have the symmetry as we are used to seeing, let's say, for example, in Himalayan range. And because of this scattered nature of hills, it is very difficult to visually understand which geographical part is actually qualified to be called part of Aravalli Hills. Now, what is the impact of it? The impact is calculated using remote sensing data. What we have done is we have collected few footprints which we can see in these two maps. This is based on remote sensing data collected from the year 2017. The right-hand map shows the data based on the 2025 remote sensing data. In red, you see this is the build-up footprints. Build-up footprints means human structures, buildings. You can see in places close to Delhi NCR area, the red has spread across this region. Similarly, you can see in the middle range of Aravalli, you can see more red here. What it means is that the number of buildings, number of structures, human structures have actually gone up. Similarly, if you see this green, it indicates vegetation. You can see in the western Aravalli range, the green color has come down. What it means is that the human footprint covering Aravalli is actually impacting the ecosystem. Now, here is the visual proof of how it looks at ground. This is a satellite picture. On left-hand side, this is a picture of Bakhirja Hill in Haryana from 2014. And on the right-hand side, the same spot, you can see due to mining activities, these mining scabs are visible. Similarly, another picture, again, mining activity at another place, and you can see the groundwater seem to have depleted. This is a picture of deforestation, which has taken effect over past almost a decade. This is 2014, this is 2025. You can see the loss of vegetation confirmed through satellite pictures. And that is why the 100-meter rules, which has been proposed under the new framework, many environment activists are opposing it.